It's your boy Mike. Welcome back to another Dragon Ball Gekishin Squadra video. So we have the new season 5.1 finally here, as well as Kid Goku. Let's go ahead and see all of the characters that have been updated. They weren't lying. Annie called that from like a mile away. They were like, Frieza is too close to Kid Buu, so they're just gonna buff Frieza. Are you serious? They did the same thing with God Goku. Why did they do that? Are you... Oh! Okay, alright. I'm gonna go too ahead of myself. Skill 2, Psychokinetic Grasp, went from 10 seconds to 9 seconds, as well as time from skill activation until attack lands, reduced from 0.67 to 0.5. Honestly, okay. I'm gonna be fair. I think if there is any skill that deserved to be buffed, it was skill 2. I don't want to take too long on it so we can look at the other characters, but we can all agree skill 1 and skill 3 cleared skill 2. It took too long to come out. The range of it was pretty small, even at the earlier skill levels. So when skill 3 is being able to block enemies off, skill 1 is your main damage move, you're always skipping skill 2. So this being buffed is fine. I think that like myself, there's going to be others who are going to look at that and be like, what the fuck? But it's fine. Toppo. Rush attack. Cooldown reduction per hit on targets with mark of destruction increased. So 0.13 to 0.2 and then 0.13 to 0.25. Remember, this is just with every single rush attack that you land. And Sphere of Destruction went from 0.13 to 0.18. Cooldown reduction, scaling factor per hit for skills based on the number of mark of destruction stats decreased, though, from 1, 1.25, 1.5, and 2 to 1, 1.25, 1.4, and 1.5. So this really only matters if you're getting like a massive amount of like mark of destruction stacks on people. If you're only landing like 2 of them, it doesn't really matter anyways. Skill 1, Destructive Flash, width of the energy blast increased from 1, 1, 1 to 1.25, 1.25, and 1.5. This is good. Skill 1 was like, I think the actual damage of it needed to be increased. Maybe what they should have just done is had it where the mark of destruction damage was increased overall. I think that would have helped out Toppo a lot too. And then maybe made it where his like skill 3 also gave him a little bit more extra health to like actually pair into him wanting to stay in the fight more. But it is what it is. Super Saiyan GOTENKS. Skill 2 decreased of the cooldown went from 15 seconds to 12 seconds. Really nice to see. Skill 3, the Super Ghost went from the AoE got increased 2.5, 3, and 3, and then 4, 5, and 5. That actually matters a lot. This is going to be twice as easy to hit as before. Nice. Okay. Helpers. Right. Change that being hit no longer halts movement. That's Tao, isn't that? Yeah. Or I guess you could say the dragon. But I'm honestly, I just know it as Tao at this point. So you can just use that as a tank to just get out of a fight for free now. Interesting. Quick zone, quick step efficiency increased from 60% to 80%. And it's fine, I guess. I'll say I'm a little bit more happy that they're doing something about this, because like I'm not gonna go back to it, but the other helpers, I feel like every single one of the new helpers is like a little bit better than the one previously. So giving the other helpers a little bit of a buff makes it where like they could actually be used a lot more now, right? Like the turret, for example, going from 60 to 120 all defense down is pretty good. Especially now that I feel like everyone is just going to run the I forgot it off the top of my head, but the helper that like puts the flag down and then everyone is just running towards that new point, like that helps out so much, right? So again, making it where the others also are just getting buffed to kind of like put them on a level playing field is really good. Divine combo cards. Strategic escape made it where it goes faster now. Prepare to die went from 15% to 20%. Effect when a target lasts at least 2 seconds increases from 25% to 35%. Art of Decoy also got increased from 4 to 6 seconds. Vanishing, dude, what? Oh, wait, no, that's Kid Buu. Vanishing step cooldown reduction, or sorry, it's vanishing step cooldown recovery speed increased from 45% to 100%. Wow, Art of Decoy might actually be like pretty goated now. Divine combo cards, backstab, amount of time spent undiscovered required for activation increased from 0.5 seconds to 2 seconds. Oh, so I mean, like, this is fine. I don't know too many people who are like abusing backstab as much as it was, but the thing is, if you had it where there was clouds, you would literally be able to pop into clouds for literally half a second and spam skills because of this. This just makes it a little bit more balanced. I don't think this was needed. Oh no. Oh no. Passive battle gear increase the damage, or increase the interval at which strike damage increases from 0.1 seconds to 0.15. Strike damage increase at each interval decrease though from 12 to 10, and then strike damage maximum increase value went from 600 to 500. The skill 1 went from 7 to 8 seconds, and then skill 3 movement speed went and got nerfed again. 50, 60, 80 to 30, 30, 50. I kind of said it in the past. I think this is a fine change for Daimagoku. I think his skill 3 needed to be adjusted for sure. That being said, God Goku should have been here. Super Saiyan 3 Goku should have been here. Maybe even skill 1 boost should have been here. And the nerfed section, the fact that they aren't here, but Daimagoku is here, it's like Minato. I didn't think Daimagoku needed a nerf as much as the other two, but Minato made talk to me and was like, if God Goku and Super Saiyan 3 Goku got nerfed, Daimagoku would just fill in that place of being like the #1 DPS. It's like kind of absurd, and I kind of agreed with it at that angle, right? But nerfing Daimagoku without nerfing the other two, who are again undisputed like #1 and #2 DPS, it's kind of stupid. At least have nerfed God Goku. At least. And I also would have rather had it where like the damage reduction went from like 50, 70, 90 rather than another hit to the movement speed. But again, that's just more personal. I think that this change is completely fine. Passive never really had an issue with it. I think that it was pretty balanced from the start. I don't know why they touched this at all. Adjustments. Super Saiyan 2 Caulifla Super Attack Crush Cannon increased from 50 to 80 seconds, but the damage was increased from 500 to 600. Frieza added to the hero collection. Oob, Super Oob changed to 4th. Cooler. Bardock. Huh. I mean, it's not horrible. It's just mid. Because again, I don't think Frieza needed a buff. The skill itself could have been buffed for sure, but this was something that should have been like, I'm not really sure what the term I would use is, but like something that's like given back. Like Frieza, the skill 1 damage is decreased, and the skill 3, like the walls like have less health. But then skill 2 is buffed to make it a little bit like, okay, you lose 2 things, but we're going to give you 1 thing. The only thing I could think of was like supplemental buffs, but I don't even know if that's like the correct term for it, right? But to just buff Frieza and then nerf Kid Buu. Again, this isn't like a big nerf, but it's just like, why? I don't really get it. They're both #1 and #2. So why does one go up and then the other one goes down. It doesn't really make sense. The God of Destruction Toppo getting like all of this is pretty good. It's really hard to see how he's going to be until after we actually see him in game. GOTENKS finally got buffed, but I don't know if it's going to help out too much. Galactic Donut, I feel like the thing that needs to happen with it is just it has like a faster like time that it comes out faster than it does now. Skill 3, the AoE range of it is pretty nice, I suppose. Like it's going to help more in team fights for sure. I do like the helper stuff. I think the divine combo card stuff is pretty good too. Prepare to Die, Strategic Escape, and Art of Decoy. Specifically, these two aren't really used that much. I'm a little bit scared of Strategic Escape though, because I like, dude, sometimes people run that on tanks and it's fucking annoying. Backstab, properly adjusted, I would say. Again, these two are like, this is good, but there should have been God Goku here too. This is fine if Frieza was also nerfed, but yeah, this is whatever. Anyways, let's go ahead and see what else is here. Social media campaign. Kale is free, Trunks is free, Vegeta is free, Cooler is free, Hit is free, and Gohan is free. For trial, we got our Star Collection stuff. And then who is the free character this week? It's Hit. Isn't this like the second or third time that he's... I think this is like the second time he's been given for free. I will never make a Hit showcase though, guys. I'm going to be honest with you. I fucking suck at that guy. Anyways, though, let me know what you guys think of the newest patch notes down in the comments below. Thank you guys for watching. Please have a great issue week. I hope to see you guys in the next one. Peace.